Have an idea what you wanted for it?
Gonna be six figures.
This man was asking $100,000 to sell a signet ring that was supposedly owned by mob boss Lucky Luciano. That immediately made Rick tense.
It'd be pretty interesting if it was his ring. I know he was involved in the killing of Bugsy Siegel.
According to the seller, this signet ring was a personal item worn by Luciano himself. The face of the ring features a family crest-style design, and there are engraved initials on the inside. Rick knows very well that Lucky Luciano is considered one of the founders of the modern American mafia structure. His name in the 20th century underworld was practically synonymous with power. Any item directly connected to him would be viewed as a holy relic of mob history.
If it really did belong to Lucky Luciano, it could be worth some huge money to the right collector.
Rick carefully picked up the ring to examine it and asked about its background. The seller claimed it was an antique family heirloom from his mother. She had allegedly provided special services to the Luciano family and earned the trust of the mafia. Unfortunately, Rick was not shown any photos or written documentation, which made him question the story behind the ring.
Do you got any paperwork on this?
You won't find any paperwork on it.
Rick raised two key questions. Did it truly belong to Lucky Luciano? And is there reliable proof of its provenance? To avoid wasting $100,000, Rick decided to bring in an expert.
Lucky Luciano is a very big deal, organized crime.
When the expert arrived, he pointed out that Luciano, as a Sicilian immigrant, modernized organized crime in New York before ultimately being imprisoned in 1937. But a comment from Corey prompted the expert to take a closer look at the ring.
You ever see any of them with that ring or anything like that?
However, the expert admitted that he had no records or information related to this specific ring and could not determine whether it was authentic.
If this is Lucky Luciano's ring, you'd be looking at something that would be worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Seeing that the expert couldn't verify its authenticity, Rick had no choice but to thank him and send him on his way. He then declined the seller's offer, hoping the seller could return in the future with solid proof of the ring's authenticity.
I'm actually going to prove the piece's authenticity, and I think I'm going to be able to get some real money for it eventually.